International recording artist Tommy Lee Sparta is in more trouble with the law after the gun the police took from him some months ago is linked to various crimes committed in the corporate area. Hi again and welcome. This is Links 007 TV. Let's talk, and we're about to discuss this on the program. If it's the first time you're watching, please remember just to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell and click on all so you're always updated with the latest report. We'll be right back after the break with the details. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for Links 007 TV. Let's talk. So, Tommy Lee Sparta, who was sentenced to just 3 years for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition just a week ago, is actually in more trouble with the law after the gun linked to the dancehall entertainer is said to have been involved in various crimes committed in Kingston. The crimes are so severe that it includes murder and even shootings that have took place within this geographical location. Tommy Lee Sparta is a very talented recording artist, and I must say that he's one of our top dancehall entertainers that many have looked up to over the years. And even though he is in this predicament, his fans are standing by him and giving him that support that he requires. But when we look on what is going on within our music, we have seen a number of dancehall recording artists falling victim to the system. And when I say falling victim to the system, it's not a mere fact of coincidence. It's the type of things that these recording artists are involving, and also if they are not hands-on involved with the type of things that they're associated with. Not said that Tommy Lee in this current state is guilty of the offense that is brought on him, no, but the recording artists, them, I think they need to segregate themselves from certain type of lifestyle, especially when they have seen that they are coming from way down the bottom and they have rise to the top and are so far cemented themselves as a household name, not only locally at times, but even on the international market. Now, Tommy Lee is no stranger to the police, and he has been taken into custody on a number of occasions in relation to various offenses, and he was actually released and not being charged in previous cases. Now, recently, just a few months ago, the dancehall entertainer just before Christmas was arrested and charged and was found with an illegal firearm. But now the development came yesterday that the gun linked to the dancehall entertainer was in fact involved with various crimes. What does this mean for the dancehall entertainer? Is the dancehall entertainer sailing in the same boat now as Vybz Kartel and Ninja Man? I would say yes. It depends now on the severity of these crimes, even though it's linked to murder as well. So we're not sure what will happen in this case. So it's believed that charges now will be laid against the dancehall entertainer once more, who is actually serving 3 years behind bars for the illegal possession of the firearm and the ammunition the police took from him some months ago. But let me update you now with the latest that we have to bring to you in relation to this. So it is understood that the gun seized from the high-profile and incarcerated dancehall entertainer Tommy Lee Sparta has been linked to at least 2 murders. The murders occurred in the corporate area, and that would have been in the Kingston area of Jamaica. The firearm has also been connected to 3 other shooting with intent cases. High-level sources inform reporters that the projectile and cartridge casing recovered from the scene of the murders and shootings have been linked to the illegal firearm, which was seized from the waistband of the dancehall entertainer. Might I remind you that this firearm was not seized within the vehicle, not under a seat, not within the trunk of the vehicle, not hiding somewhere inside the vehicle, but this was actually took from the waistband of the recording artist. The results were disclosed recently when the firearm was subjected to a ballistic test where the integrated ballistic identification system machine was actually used. Now, this machine, what it does, the technology provides a single system capable of comparing ballistic evidence found at crime scene, and this would have been the bullets that were fired from this firearm. So what the police did was to took this firearm to the ballistic testing, and when the ballistic testing was completed, it was actually revealed that the firearm the police took from the recording artist was linked to a number of shootings and a number of murders committed. Now, this doesn't look good for Tommy Lee Sparta. Whether or not he was the actual person behind the trigger, that remains a mystery. Whether or not this is so, he's the one that the police caught with the gun, so I guess he's the one that is going to have to answer to the crime. Tommy Lee Sparta pleaded guilty to illegal possession of firearm and ammunition and was sentenced to 3 years in prison just recently. The dancehall entertainer was arrested last December after he was found with the firearm along Holborn Road in New Kingston. He was held by members of the Special Weapons Statistic Team, SWAT. The investigation still continues into the dancehall entertainer's life as he has been linked to a number of crime committed in Montego Bay as well, and even in the corporate area. Over the years, the police have accused Tommy Lee of being the leader of the Sparta gang, which was reportedly based in Western Jamaica and that would have been in the Montego Bay region. The dancehall entertainer, though, denied these allegations put forward by the police. Now, the lawyer representing the dancehall entertainer is actually speaking out in relation to the latest allegations that are being made against the entertainer, and this was what he had to say. The lawyer representing Tommy Lee Sparta have so far denied the allegation made against the entertainer in recent days as it relates to the new evidence that the police have got in relation to the gun. So it seems as if it's some dark days ahead of Tommy Lee Sparta based on these new revelations. However, the attorney representing the dancehall entertainer, Mr. Martin, said that he has denied all involvement in any murders or acts of violence. We can deny any involvement in any act of violence or murder, he said in relation to what is said about the entertainer. The police alleged that splint shell casing and bullet fragments recovered from the scene of shootings and murders were allegedly linked through ballistic tests to the illegal firearm scenes from the dancehall entertainer when he was arrested back in December 2020. The firearm also been connected to 3 other cases of shooting with intent. Tommy Lee Sparta was convicted on the gun charge and was sentenced recently, and his sentence is to run concurrently in relation to the charges laid against him. The 33-year-old DJ is known for songs such as Spartan Soldier, Spartan Angel, Psycho, and Blessing, which was one of his greatest hits to date. The singer recently released an anti-violence collaboration with 15 other dancehall artists entitled Brighter Days to mix reviews from his fans. So the lawyer representing the entertainer has so far denied any involvement with Tommy Lee relating to any acts of violence, shootings, and even the fact to the extent where these murders have been linked to the firearm. Whether or not charges will be laid against Tommy Lee Sparta in relation to these new evidence that were brought before him recently, it still remains a mystery. But whether or not, it doesn't look good on the dancehall entertainer. to the fact that this gun that the police took from him back in December of 2020 was in fact linked to various crimes committed. We have seen how situations have played out with dancehall recording artist Ninja Man, and we have seen what has happened to dancehall entertainer Vybz Kartel as well. Now, Tommy Lee Sparta has gotten himself involved with a sticky position right now. So the position that the dancehall entertainer is in, it doesn't look good on his part. And considering the fact that he's actually serving 3 years currently, that was handed down on him in relation to the firearm and illegal possession of ammunition, with relation to this same firearm that the police now have used ballistic evidence to link to various crimes committed within the corporate area. But all I can say, I just hope that the entertainers just look and see what is going on and just try to open their eyes and look on the bigger picture. Because you as an entertainer having an illegal firearm, it doesn't look good on your part as well. But as I said, most of these entertainers, they use these firearms for their own personal protection, based on the fact that we know how some of these dancehall entertainers are. We know the lifestyle they are coming from, and people might be after them. Still doesn't justify them having a firearm, which is illegal. But we know the ropes, and we know that the lifestyle that these individuals, most of them, not speaking about Tommy Lee in person right now, but most of these dancehall entertainers, they are coming from a violent background. Most of them would have grown up in the ghetto. They would have seen crimes being committed, and then some of them would have might be involved in some of the crimes committed. So people might be after them. So they will use these weapons in order to protect themselves. Not justifying it, because at the end of the day, violence doesn't pay. Violence doesn't pay to one bit. And we have seen how it has landed a number of them behind bars, and some of them have even gotten life sentence based on the fact that they did not took that time out just in order to reflect on their life and try to turn their life around and see that positive part within the music. But all I can say, I just wish Tommy Lee all the best. Very talented recording artist. He's one of my greatest recording artists to date. I love his music, I love his song, but it's just so sad to see that he has gotten himself involved in such a sticky position right at this very time. But we'll continue to update you with any more information that we have in relation to this case. So thanks for watching. This has been Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Peace out and bless, and much respect goes out to you, the viewers, for always supporting the movement of Links TV. Have a blessed and productive day.